and we sit right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play call and we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons, white winners and summer's black. Now how they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the veil, clean the funds, clean my hands, do my dirt, that's the dance, ain't trying to flirt. My mans came home the first, watch the feds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old head trying to take me down. Tent so high, wanna pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good play, tell them bring them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on payroll, whole team ain't move when I say so. I'ma rule the whole game, I'ma grab my chain with him, put the block up, but it still came down. Let me now, let me live, human love, look me down, be my judge. This does. I got fans, they can't tell I'm just a man. Need the love, be my nigga. I don't plan, just show up. Ayo, God don't give what you can't do. I just bad thing, she stable. And she mad that the kid gotta lay low. That's the life that you get with a player though. Same bed, never know when I get home. Fed up and we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a leftover. Had to seen it all come out from the get go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us gone and eating cold, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Ayo. I know you better. I know you won't get on it. No one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer before the moment. Hold the peace, know the streets, clear the air. Put my guard the coof. Flip the map when I stash the loot. It won't show the where. Hit the turf. Legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for certain. Papa's gone, I ain't taking it. So no Mike, gotta feed the earth. Gotta flash it. Don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your toe. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to get me, but I ran no first. New check, no stimmy, but it still gon' work. After me, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.
Shout out to Fucking Nachos. Chillin' with my dog Dwayne, also got those. You only live once, that's the motto. Rapping all these words, trying to hit the lotto. See me talking, just like to take it to my condo. Pronto, and free.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 35, Isaac Okoro. At forward, 6'7", number 16, Jenny Osman. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 1, Rajon Rondo. At the power forward position, standing 6'11", number 4, Evan Mobley. Center, 6'11", number 31, Jarrett Allen. The head coach of your home team. Fans, let's hear it for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains an art. Coach Steve Nash says some moves are there to fool not just the defense, but the referees. That's where the game continues to evolve. But we have seen the league respond before. For example, they make it an offensive foul now to kick your leg out on a shot. Kevin, we'll see which moves they take on next.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Let's take a look at Utah. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Cleveland, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Hart is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Joe Ingles. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Rajon Rondo is out there with the Coro. And it's Osman in at the small forward. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And Brent, clearly a lot of games left on the schedule, but when do players start taking notice of the standings?
I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20 and 14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then you know that second half of the run where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
Now here's Lillard. Ingles finds Lillard. Back to Ingles. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Ingles has got the opening basket of the game for Portland. And here's Rondo. High post Allen. Looking on Nurkic. Jacks up a three. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nurkic with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Sinks the triple.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Now, Hart, after the missed three from Evan Mobley. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Rondo after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Back to Allen to halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
And that's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Bucket is good, and the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here's Rondo after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Here's Osman. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Now, here's Ingles. Last time out, he had 14 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
There's the pass to Ingles. And it's sent back by Allen. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Osman. Mobley at the elbow. Back to Osman. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hart the pass to Ingles. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing here by 8. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's checked in for Allen. Markkanen comes in for Jetty Osman. Caris LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And it's Colin Sexton in for Rajon Rondo. And then for the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Josh Hart. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Sexton for three. And no good that time. And it's Portland the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now here's Love. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Three-pointer, LeVert. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking at the numbers for Lillard, coming off a terrific season. He was around 28 points per clip last year, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
Just Eric Bledsoe, when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper focus, he can become a big problem. Athletic, plays both ends of the floor, and that power from him at the guard position is very unique.
Ben McLemore, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Dunn comes in for Damian Lillard, and Eric Bledsoe drops them both. 1:05 left to play here in the first. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now LeVert. In the game with Charlotte, he did not play well. Bledsoe against Sexton. Bledsoe kicks to Dunn. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Little with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bledsoe. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Mobley dishes to Love. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. Well, Rajon Rondo winning titles in Boston and Los Angeles, and he expressed the difference winning titles then and now in the later stages of his career.
Having my son witness the opportunity of me winning at a later age in my career. I won when I was 21, but coming full circle many moons later, my son's 9 now at the time, so he was able to witness me win a championship, and that's probably the greatest feeling I've ever had in basketball.
I can understand being able to share those special moments with the ones you love.
And that's what it's all about. And for Rondo, who knows? Maybe someday we'll win even more as a coach.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
They've got Caris LeVert. Okoro out there with Lauri Markkanen. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Sexton in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now McLemore after Caris LeVert missed from long range. Hart gets the three-pointer to fall. Hart's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Portland.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Markkanen in the corner. The three ball. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Charlotte. At the Dunn. The wide open shot by Little. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Little's got himself on the board with 3 there. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Dunn with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Yep, it counts. And the Trailblazers lead by 20. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament. Really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Now, here's Okoro. Nasir Little missing his last shot. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Knicks team.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Markkanen. Osman comes in for Okoro. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeVert. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Cleveland. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses... might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Watford, that's good.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Sexton against Bledsoe. Over to the left wing. And here's Love for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
They have been this huge lead. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait. All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And he gets the bucket. Nurkic has got his third basket of the night right there. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody. And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Nurkic has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Lillard against Rondo. Allen passes to Osman. Allen left side. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought, carries it from three-point range.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. So it's the Cavaliers now. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Sexton against Bledsoe. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his first bucket of the night.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Bledsoe finds Lillard. From past the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Love. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
And so is Portland ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Make shots. I mean, we're getting good ones. We just, I don't know what it is. We had the day off. Just need to get our legs under us for the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do. We'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. Hey, Shaq, did you know you won 20 Player of the Week awards in your career?
That's it. I was thinking more like 100.
Here we go again. Get over it, Shaq.
Ernie, I think you need to research your research.
Oh, you got 21. I'm sorry. And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the Trailblazers.
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, if you take a low percentage shot, everything efficient.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the floor for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Here's Osman. And another three for Cleveland.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Over to the wing. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Nurkic. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially, just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career. He's such a great athlete, and when Damian Lillard has room to prove it, he'll throw it down.
Lillard against Rondo. The tray. He doesn't hit that one. Portland's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Okoro passes to Allen. Shoots over Nurkic. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Ingles off the drop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Jared Allen. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Portland, Joe Ingles at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ingles. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Markkanen comes in for Jared Allen. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jetty Osman. And so he makes both from the line. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
McLemore's checked in for Joe Ingles. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Eubanks. Little kicks to McLemore. And there's the pass to Eubanks. Out to the right wing. Hart drills it from outside. Hart's got 8.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now, here's Mobley. Guarded closely. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now, here's Dunn. Defense is right there. Passes it to Eubanks. Down low. And it's Little finishing it off.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's LeVert. No points in the game yet for him.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Dunn. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact. He's on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
And here's Rondo after Nasir Little hitting the 3. Mobley the pass to Rondo. Outside, Markkanen. To end the run. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Cavaliers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Markkanen from outside. Doesn't go for it. Now Portland takes it the other way. McLemore with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. Cavaliers shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Down against Rondo. To the wing on the left. LeVert in the corner. There's the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now here's McLemore. Pass to Hart. To the left side wing. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Eubanks the pass to Hart. Over Rondo. And the shot is long.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mobley. Back to Rondo. Feeds it to Mobley. Eubanks grabs the miss. Fires for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Rondo sometimes gets it in his system that defensively he wants to disrupt the game, and he's doing it now.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Portland, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. We've got Goodwin, and it's Stevens in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
Bledsoe outside. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. Here's Goodwin. And Brown now atop the key. It's tipped. Here's McLemore. Here's Perry. Offline with his 3. Here's Osman. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Shot's good by McLemore.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Goodwin. Brown finds Wade. And here is Goodwin. Here's Osman beyond the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Goodwin. From deep, McLemore. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Stephens. Brown outside. Pass to Stevens. And it's Goodwin in the corner. For 3. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Brown. That's tipped. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Johnson kicks to Bledsoe. Triple from the wing. Bledsoe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Zero hesitation. I mean, zero. Bledsoe with a quick release that time.
Goodwin dishes to Brown. Now the pass to Stevens. Here's Osman. From the arc. And that one is off. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Here's Perry. Dishes to Bledsoe. They double team Bledsoe. The shot, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And now Portland on the break. Bledsoe's got the ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wade, bounce pass. To the left wing. Takes a 3. And he gets it back. Another shot. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Cavaliers. Here's Stevens, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, Portland the foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brett, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it, and commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a team's depth is always a factor in games like this. And what a tremendous game. Maybe even a bit of a surprise to see the numbers for Ben McLemore.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Matthew Allen. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Done with it. And And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben McLemore.
Give me pain in my joints. Money bun. I want 2,000, I want both. I know how to handle it. Both on my damn